All right, online instruction, day 2 for physics and physics honors. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying to get in touch with you guys and try to figure out what we're all going to do. I just want to go over some stuff with you to make sure you are on the right page. If you found this video, you probably are. You probably figured it out. And I would say that most of you guys have added yourselves to the Khan Academy class, so you're probably fine. A lot of you guys send me emails saying like, hey, I can't find the assignments in Khan Academy. If you saw the announcement, it just because you have to be in the class and then it'll update and then it'll give you the assignments. So I'm going in there and making sure that every time I see that, I refresh it and it'll kind of pump that in there for you. So just make sure that you are going in there and logging into it. Some of you guys, it logs in with your student number. And so I don't know who is or isn't in there just quite yet because I have to go run all those student numbers, which I'll do once we get to a good part for that. I might do that at some point today. But yeah, so just make sure you get in there. Watching those videos, I do get to track to see if you have watched them and read that article and gone through and done that. So that is part of your assignments for this week. And then the paragraph. If you already finished all of that, that's it for this first week because we really want to try to get a good gauge on what this is even going to look like. Yeah, we've got a lot of directive on what we should or shouldn't do, and doing a lot of assignments or doing a lot of like intensive work is not advised right now. Because we don't know how much time you guys can spend at the computer, or if you have brothers or sisters, or all that kind of good stuff. So like for instance, like I'm only required to work like 3 hours a day during this time period, and that's mostly because like they don't know like what's going on at my house, right? Like you guys all know, I have a 2-year-old, so like if my 2-year-old walks in right now, like I can't do anything about that. So that's kind of the expectation of how much time we can ask you to spend is up in the air. So like again, for this first week, just get through those Khan Academy videos on circular motion. At some point we're going to kind of try to figure out what you guys want to do. I put a poll out there asking you if you guys wanted me to post video answers to your questions and stuff like that, and I think only 2 people replied, so it doesn't really help me out, which is not that big a deal, but you'll see the poll description is like in your assignments tab. So yeah, honestly, email me just in some way, shape, or form. Get me a message telling me what you would prefer in terms of, do you want me to record some videos teaching this information? Do you want to have some sort of meeting time where we can kind of do like a Google chat room or something like that? You just kind of let me know, and we'll go from there. It's kind of, we just extended the time period here out another 2 weeks. I mean, it's obviously really likely that we're just not going to come back to school. I mean, there's just a really good chance of that. So just have the expectation that we'll try to be as communicative as possible, as long as I can keep in touch with you as much as I can. Then I think we'll be fine. I don't know. We'll see. Do we need to do more stuff, less stuff? Do we need to have like a set time for you guys to come talk to me, that kind of stuff? Like as a group, I have my individual office hours. If you see that, they're posted on the website. It's 10:30 to 11:30 every day. Email me to let me know if you need something. If you need to chat with me, email me first, and that way I'll see that and we can set up a time for that. I'm not going to just log into like a room and just wait for you, just because I don't see the point in doing that when I don't know if anybody's going to be there. So you just let me know. So you also have those paragraphs. You'll see that there's a description of the paragraph on, again, Focus in there. So just make sure you go look at that. The paragraph, you should be able to upload that directly into Focus. There should be the opportunity for you to, it should be an upload. It said allow student uploads. I put it on there. Just put your paragraph in there. If you can't get that to work, obviously we're trying to figure all this out, then you can just go to email it to me and run it to my email, and that shouldn't be a big deal. Cool. Yeah. We talked about Khan Academy. We talked about your paragraphs. Again, as much as you can try to communicate with me on what you want, do you want me to record videos teaching this information? Do you want to respond to that? Do you just want to do the Khan Academy videos? Just tell me about that, and we'll kind of figure that out. And in fact, what I'll do is I'll post a poll as a response, like in the description of this video, that just kind of asks, do you want to do X, Y, or Z? So just kind of let me know. Interstellar. So I know we didn't talk about Interstellar. We just watched the movie. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a really good movie in my opinion, but it's just my opinion. We're not obviously going to get a chance to do like a discussion on that and write those paragraphs because it just doesn't really fit this kind of format, and it doesn't really fit the type of assignment that I need to be producing for you guys to do online. Although I really enjoyed the movie, and I hope that you did too. If we do come back into class, we'll take a time to talk about it. We'll kind of get there if you want to. Yeah. So again, we're not going to really get a chance to go over the movie that we watched. I know that we had this writing assignment. We were supposed to go through and discuss everything, but again, it's just it's not really a discussion. It's not really us going over anything. If you just email me these paragraphs, which would be again fine, but isn't really kind of what we want to do in this platform. Yeah. So for the most part, you guys are going to be working on circular motion. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, I can actually even show you pretty straightforward. It's pretty easy. The entire idea is that if something is going in a curve or going in this circle, then there must be something pushing it in that direction. So again, at this point, it just means that anything in a circle always has this force that's pushing in towards the inside, and that force is a thing called centripetal or radial force. So the idea there being just that you can push something on the side and it'll make it go in a circle, right? So if I were to like roll a ball and I were to push it and push it and push it and push it, we know that it would start to go in this circle because I would keep pushing it in a direction, it would keep turning and keep turning and keep turning. And so that's the idea of what centripetal force is. So like if I put a rope and I attach it to the end of a weight and I swing that weight around my head, then that rope is always pulling that item in towards the center of that curve, and that's why it does so. So we'll talk about this. Again, if you would prefer to watch the Khan Academy videos and answer questions, or if you would prefer to have me talk about it, we'll do both. We're going to watch the Khan Academy videos because it's trackable, and I can see if you're doing it or not. Yes, I know that you can just play the video and walk away, but that's why the questions will kind of fit into that. So you just let me know, and we'll kind of go from there. Again, I'm going to create a poll that just says like a couple different questions. Mostly, do you want to have any sort of like meeting time? Yeah, do you want to have a meeting time, or do you want to just have me record videos, and or do you just want to watch the Khan Academy videos? Those probably be your three options. I haven't made the poll yet. We'll go from there. Okay. So yeah, I'm probably not going to post a video every day. I don't know if you guys want me to or not, but this is a lot easier than me typing everything I just said out, right? It's quite a bit of information. So you just let me know, and yeah, good luck. We'll get through it. Try to email me and talk to me as much as possible because I don't want you to feel like you're abandoned or anything. We'll kind of go from there. So just make sure that you're checking up on all that stuff.